So there was a Pokemon crime spree over the weekend.
Yeah, it seems that way.
This is crazy. So we've been following these stories, dealing with the Pokemon cards, which are clearly more popular now than they've ever been, because I don't remember any of this kind of stuff happening 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And, the most we had were a bunch of fat guys wrestling over Pokemon cards at Target. And now it's actual crime. Like, people are shooting each other over Pokemon cards. It's insane.
Well, this weekend there was like 3 different instances of people doing break-ins to steal Pokemon cards and created Pokemon cards from different locations.
So we will talk about some different stories here. So grab some popcorn before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You'll get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
If you'd like more of us, go out to more.clownfishtv.com. That's more.clownfishtv.com, where we've got more episodes and podcasts that you will not find here on YouTube. And also check out the audio version of Clownfish TV wherever you find podcasts. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, there are several episodes out there dealing with Pokemon crime, but this all this happened, I guess, over the weekend, over Memorial Day weekend.
These three instances of theft. I mean, I guess they thought, gotta catch them all. They took it literally, but now the police have got to catch them all, but they got one anyway. But yeah, so they had like 3 different instances of people breaking into Pokemon stores, and we've already reported several other instances. They're still happening. And the one, they caught the guy. One person, I don't know if it was this guy or not. Yeah, this guy used a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
Chainsaw, just break on in. Another one, I don't know what they did, but the window explodes. And then I didn't see the other one, the third one. But this is just getting insane.
Yeah, and it's happening way too often. I mean, it's almost daily at this point. I swear to God, somebody could start, and they probably will start like a YouTube channel or a TikTok and just cover Pokemon crime. There we go. That's what we're going to do. So this is coming from KSL. This was on May 25th. Man accused of using chainsaw to break into store, stealing $12,000 worth of Pokemon cards in Florida. Florida man accused of using chainsaw to
steal Pokemon cards. Yeah.
So very Florida of you. West Palm Beach man allegedly broke into a Lake Park store to steal Pokemon cards using a chainsaw. According to an arrest report from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Clayton Warren, age 33, was arrested and charged with burglary and grand theft after the owner of Collection Realm in Lake Park contacted the sheriff's office on May 21st to report an overnight burglary. Surveillance video showed the man using a battery-powered chainsaw to cut a triangle into the hurricane-proof front window.
It's not chainsaw-proof.
Apparently not. It's a battery-powered chainsaw. Like, come on, man. It's got to be stronger than that, right? In the process, blood was left behind. Did he cut his damn fingers off? Warren initially attempted to break the window with a rock. So a rock didn't work. So, of course, I mean, that is the natural progression.
Did he just carry a chainsaw around? Or did he go home? Did he go home and get a chainsaw? Or was he literally just having I'll have a chainsaw in my car. I'm just going to grab it.
I don't know. After watching the surveillance video, the owner estimated that $12,000 worth of Pokemon cards were taken, both sleeved and bulk bonus cards. Surveillance also showed that a man matching Warren's appearance had been in the store on May 19th.
Oh, yeah, because he knew exactly where to go. I mean, that's obviously the case. It's going to be an employee. It's going to be somebody who's been in the store recently, because if they're going for certain high-value things and know exactly where they're at, then you're going to know they've been there. And that's probably why they looked at surveillance the last week or so.
Investigators used a license plate reader to locate Warren's vehicle, which was captured on surveillance cameras.
Wait, dumbass didn't even cover his license plate?
No. This Florida man did not cover his license plate when he robbed the store with a chainsaw. Investigators used a license plate reader to locate his vehicle, which was captured on surveillance cameras. Found it was registered to a West Palm Beach address. Search warrant was provided. He was arrested at home. He is being charged with burglary of an unoccupied structure and grand theft greater than $10,000 but less than $20,000. Gotta catch him. That's one.
And that was this weekend. And there was 2 others.
So this is another one. This is it's been updated today, but it happened yesterday. Collectible shop says thief.
I saw a video of this one.
Allegedly, stole high-end Pokemon inventory. So they have a video of it. I don't want to play the whole video, but we can.
I don't. There it is.
Yeah, here. let's blow this up a little bit here. See what's going on. All right.
That's a nice location.
Yeah, it's
Nice and
location.
big.
So there's the owner. Let's see what's going on here. He went through the door. Okay, so he went through there. He used a rock. He used a rock too.
Okay,
And he used the same
and he kept
rock.
bringing it with him.
He kept bringing it with him. Geo dude,
But
I
he
choose
knew
you.
where to go. Like, I mean, I guess the display cases make the most sense. But
Yeah.
right in to grab the and then
sleeved,
marked with the price,
graded.
Prices of what they are. So like, oh, I'll take the most expensive ones.
Hey, dude, if you're gonna rob the store, hey, just so you know, those prices are probably way higher than what you're gonna get.
Now, something's graded. They have a serial number on it or anything that can be tracked.
I don't know, actually.
Anybody, if you know, tell me in the comments, because we have a couple things we need to get graded, but we've never had.
Oh
the
yeah,
cards
I never really
graded.
thought about that. I know that you get a certificate with it, and it's like
It's almost like if they would put a serial number on it or something on the packaging, that if someone tried to sell it and they're selling it because if taking it out is going to ruin it, if it's graded, you're going to make more money. That there'd be some kind of way to track it, but
So this is the owner of Curveball Collectibles, and this is in Michigan. It happened on Memorial Day weekend. The store announced the break-in on Facebook, saying it occurred around 2:41 a.m. and the thief knew which showcase to target for Pokemon cards, of course, because they've been
probably
in
there before.
Yep. So the owner of Curveball Collectibles, which is Michael Wilson, says his team is still working on a finite number for damages, but he says he estimates at least $20,000 to $30,000. The raw cards can have values up to $3,000-$4,000 without being graded. The things that got stolen here were a mixture of raw and graded, but we do a good job in inventory on our cards, so we know exactly what got stolen. They did open up on Memorial Day after a cleanup crew worked on mitigating damages.
That's just awful. And the thing is, it keeps happening, these locations. And my next question is somebody who's had a location before. Was that going to cause their insurance to go up? Like, if anybody sells Pokemon cards, is it going to start meaning that your insurance automatically is going to be a higher rate because you sell like collectible cards because of this ongoing, fights, damage to property, theft? I'm just wondering if you're a location and you're getting insurance for your location, and if it's going to start driving up the costs.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that because, okay, so we talked about this before. We had the Esports Center arcade, but we also had a storefront. There were certain things that we could not have in the arcade if we wanted to keep the insurance premium down.
You had to get a different package for the other stuff, yeah.
Darts, bouncy castle stuff, soft play areas, anything like that. But in this case, I could totally see Pokemon cards being something that would,
or any kind of collectible card. It could drive your
Magic
storefront.
cards
Do you
or whatever.
sell these cards? Well, you're going to have a higher rate than somebody who doesn't. I'm just wondering if that's going to happen to people.
Yeah, we didn't deal a whole lot in cards. We had some stuff, but we not like this. I mean, this is crazy. But yeah, I would have been concerned about it. Even back then, I would have been like, yeah, somebody can just come in.
I mean, it was an old GameStop, so it did have like the things that roll downs over the windows. But
yeah. I used to joke like, well, at least we got that. Yeah, it had like a metal gate you pull down. Like if you've been in a GameStop, you know what it's like. So it's pretty secure. But yeah, I can't imagine like having to worry about your damn Pokemon cards. Like of all the things, I'd be worried about the computers. I would be worried about the
No,
any
they'll
vintage
leave those
games.
away. They're hard to haul out. They'll instead go for Pokemon cards. But there was another one.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say though, I joked before, if we're worried about like the arcade machines getting stolen, I'm like, if they can move this thing, they deserve to keep it because they're
really
heavy as hell.
Well, I mean, if you have several people at once, but there was another one. So there was that's two. There was a third burglary.
This is in Tempe, Arizona. Yeah. So this is come from Fox News. Pokemon card theft suspect sought in $7,000 Tempe card shop burglary.
Yeah, this is the one I think I saw the video of. Was this one? I thought it was the other one, but it was this one. I think it was because the guy looks like the guy that was in the one I saw.
Okay, so he looks like John Lennon. John Lennon robbed the. Let's see here. There we go. The window's broken. Yep, there he is. Yeah, so it was smash and grab, they called it. He smashed the window. He went in. They said an international trend of Pokemon card theft has reached Tempe, Arizona. And local business got robbed. Okay, an international smash and grab trend. Local perspective. This is obviously AI written. Local perspective. A local store is the latest target where a suspect made off with cards worth thousands.
This is definitely
All right, what we
opinion.
know. Surveillance video shared by the owner shows the suspect going through the part of the door that was glass, grabbing packs of Pokemon cards and other merchandise off the shelves and putting them into a bin. The owner stated it all happened under 2 minutes and the suspect stole more than $7,000 worth of merch.
Well, it doesn't take much anymore when it comes to Pokemon cards.
So like
Few
2
boxes,
cards.
Yeah.
He stole 2 cards. When I first pulled in, I realized that the window had been broken. I didn't know what was taken, said Chuck Shakta, owner of Skylux Grinds, Eats, and Sweets. I'm still, what is this, a convenience store? It must be.
I don't
I'm still
know.
picking up glass everywhere I go. Beyond the stolen inventory, the suspect also caused more than $10,000 worth of damage.
Yeah, there's damages on those. Some of the stuff's not cheap to fix.
Yep, he did a lot of damage to small business. This type of stuff, you can get caught. You can end up going to jail for something that's petty. Get a job. Get a life. Stop going after my Pokemon cards.
Well, I keep seeing things like, there's this stuff. You see all like the Pokemon vending machines, which are probably going to get rid of because people keep camping in front of it and taking it all. I've seen like, I don't know how many videos of people getting in fist fights at Walmarts or Targets because they line up and the scalpers start taking them all before anybody else can get in line to get any. It is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, they're talking about like, damn. Okay, so in Anaheim, thieves stole $180,000 worth of Pokemon cards, and in Chicago, thieves stole $100,000 worth of Pokemon cards. I need to remind people, it's just a trading card with a funny animal printed on it.
Well, I think what happened was you got people
what's
like,
going on?
the one Paul or whatever, was it Logan Paul, whichever one it
Logan
was.
Paul, yeah.
That, they like, oh, this is a new big thing. And then they make it huge. And then everybody, wants, it's money. And they're always after this quick payday. But, they have these cool events too. That's a big trend now is these videos where they have these different shows and there's different Pokemon vendors that have their videos and have an audience that watch them. And there's some that are reporting that I guess in one show there was a kid. I mean, I think he was like 15 or something. I don't know how old he was, but he was definitely old enough to know better. And he was clever too, because what this kid did was he'd go to the one binder and stuff and he would pull out cards and stuff from there and hide them that were worth money. Then he'd go to another vendor, sell them the card that he stole from the other vendor, get money from them, and then go back to the vendor he stole from to buy stuff from him. So the vendor not only lost merchandise, but the money that they were buying cards with was, not it was also a loss because they just basically stole his money and then paid him back with it. And then he had to give back to the other people when the police got involved because it was from their stolen. You know what I'm saying? It's a big mess. But $6,000 to $8,000 in one convention at Collecticon.
But I'm thinking to myself, corporations can do this and it's totally legal.
Yeah, well.
Like, it's just barely. We'll just steal from one company and put those assets over here.
But like $8,000, $6,000, $8,000 in just a convention this kid stole. Just from swiping graded cards and binder stuff and going in and taking the goods to other vendors, selling it to them for, and then coming back and then, oh, I want to buy these cards. And then he's buying the cards from the guy he stole cards from.
That's ballsy.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. Okay, so this is actually a good story. This comes from the New York Post. Construction worker returns $30,000 found in a Wawa bathroom to rightful owner who sold Pokemon collection to cover his sister's medical bills. Why would you leave $30,000 in a Wawa bathroom?
I don't know, but I wanted to end on a happy note because, so basically what happened was I guess the guy saw the guy leave the bathroom, so he knew what he was wearing. And when he got there, he found a fanny pack with like $30,000 in it. So instead of, taking it like any, but some of these people would have done, he does the right thing, which is he starts to go to the police and try to find the person who lost it. And so they ended up like the person that they lost their pack, they realized they lost it. They got hold of police. And then a few days later, and somehow they got connected, and it was the guy. Because he says it's really hard. Like, how do you prove like how much money was in it, or like what color was the bag, or something like that to find a reason? But it was the right person. And here, what happened was the guy had all that cash because he just came back from selling his whole Pokemon collection to pay for his sister's surgery.
So this is Luis Salazar. a construction worker, wasn't sure what to make of the black fanny pack he discovered inside the Wawa bathroom on May 3rd. It was practically overflowing with cash, ranging from singles to $100 bills, but the owner seemingly vanished from the store. Who carries $30,000 in cash with him?
And the owner, the owner, because he's a 24-year-old owner, I think basically what happened was he had all the cash on him because he just came back from like selling all the Pokemon cards to pay for his sister to have surgery. And then he was in the bathroom and he took the belt off and left it there, which, I mean, I like to say that how does this happen? But, I've done stuff too. I can't say squat. I mean, that's a lot of money to forget. There seems like there's a lot going on in this person's life.
But the way he's describing is like this is a guy who lost some money. I was like, oh my God, my freaking money's gone. I'm out of all this bread. I don't know what I'm gonna do. He said to the Washington Post.
This was a 24-year-old who referred to it as bread.
Are we sure he sold Pokemon cards? Are we sure that's where the cash came from?
That's what they're saying. He sold his Pokemon collection for $30,023.
Okay, well, in mere hours after sealing the deal, the money was in the wind. The caring older brother eventually phoned the local cops asking about his lost fortune, and by May 7th, he was meeting Salazar face-to-face at the station. Yeah, so if it was like meth
if it was
money
something
or
questionable, he wouldn't have called the police,
Yeah, I said 30,000 is great, but it's not mine to keep. I like to earn my money.
Go him. Go you. You are a hero, man.
There we go.
There's two heroes in here, the brother and this guy.
Salazar humbly rejected the praise lauded on him. The relieved owner even offered to take him out to dinner. He declined. I just did the right thing. I don't need to be put on a pedestal.
Exactly.
There we go. So that's
people who do the right thing. It always drives me crazy when there's people that go out there and do things that are good, but they just make a big show of it. Like, you see it on the internet all the time. Like, I'm making a big show of helping somebody because you're not actually helping somebody because you feel like you should be helping them. You're helping somebody because you think you're going to get something for it. In his case, he rejected all them.
Yeah, they had Dwayne Johnson was kind of put on blast because apparently he used to steal candy bars from this one convenience store when he was young and hungry. He used to like the Snickers bars. He'd like grab them on the way out or whatever, and he stole a whole bunch of them. So he went back to that store, brought them a bunch of Snickers or something. But they made a big like PR thing out of it, like, oh look, famous Dwayne Johnson's doing restitution now for.
But he could have instead of just doing it quietly and being like, thanks, here's stuff. He had to make a big deal about it because it was him. Yeah. And people are probably like, well, that's kind of shit because you're just turning them into a PR stunt for yourself. You're not doing it because you really wanted to make it right. You're doing it because you wanted to make attention for yourself.
Yeah, go buy the owner a Ferrari, park it in the parking lot, give him the keys, and just say, hey, it's from an anonymous donor. Sorry about the candy bars.
You can say, I'm sorry I stole your candy bars and give them back candy bars. But the fact of the matter is that he made a big PR stunt for himself. And it's kind of like, but who are you helping? And that's the question. But this guy, he was doing the right thing. He didn't even want, I don't think, this attention here. But it was a good Pokemon story to end after talking about, 3 robberies and a card convention incident.
Pokemon Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my God! It's like
someone did it. It was so funny. Someone did they AI do a Chainsaw Massacre thing.
Oh
it was God. Funny.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.